Hello, 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 everyone. If you're on, make sure you like, share, subscribe. We about to get into the tea since the girls want to block me. Hello. Okay. Dang, I should have made a cocktail. Hey.
Hey, tapping in, finance SKYLA here.
Why I was talking to you before we jumped on? I should have made a cocktail, but it's fine. This
Right,
be tipsy enough.
right. I was
So
saying I
I
should
was
have rolled a
just
blunt.
starting on what you say?
I was saying I should have rolled a blunt, like real quick.
Okay. But I'll bring you back so we'll be ready
Okay.
then. But
Period.
as we're just jumping on, for those who may not know you, introduce yourself to us, tell us who you are, what you do, and where we may know you from.
I am fine as SKYLA. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, exotic dancer, pole instructor, overall fine ass. I was a contestant on the Big Lexus Baddie Olympics, and it was just a shit show. Okay, a motherfucking shit show.
Yes, we're gonna get into that shit show. Sorry, I'm trying to stop him from
It's
peeing.
okay. My voice, I
But
couldn't say God. I
say
love it.
hey, his name Cannabis. He's a
Hey,
Lazarus app, so.
God. Hey, cannabis.
But what made you want to be a part of the Baddie Olympics? Was it to solely be a part of season 2, or just for something fun?
To be 150% honest, I'm a real bitch. I'm a real bitch from New York. I decided to join the Baddie Olympics to win that 5K. I didn't really care about the space on the show. I didn't really know much about the show. Granted, I probably should have did more research on the culture behind it.
Hmm.
However, with what I did see, I felt like I could handle it. Like I felt like, all right, Olympics. Um, in the logo, it had, I believe, a girl on a pole. So I'm thinking we're gonna do something physical. We're gonna do relay races. We're gonna do jumping jack.
Thought that too.
Twister. We're gonna be doing Twister. I don't know, hopscotch, like something, something athletic, not like a catwalk, a shit talking game. Simon Says, who plays Simon Says at an Olympics? So that
At
is
the
the
Baddie Olympics.
that. So that is why I decided to join Big Lex's Baddie Olympics. And in my submission video, I literally said I don't care for a spot in the cast. I just want that pay. So,
Mm.
and you couldn't tell me I wasn't gonna win. I
That's good to know that
literally,
you said that in your audition. I'm gonna need to
I know
write
I
it.
did. Yes, yes, sir, I did. I definitely did.
Because from listening to the different girls, it's everyone said and did different things.
Yes.
And some things were similar, and those things
Mm-hmm.
that were similar, they went through similar experiences. So we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna get into that a little bit later. But were you privy to the show, season 1 of her show?
No,
Oh, so you never
I
seen
was privy to her being on Johnson's Cabaret.
it. Okay.
Yes. And I didn't really watch the full season that she was on, but I did see a lot of snippets and clips that she stood out to me because every snippet and clip that I seen of Lex, she was speaking her mind. Nobody was silencing her. She was saying how she felt, whether it be the average angry black woman way or whether it be ratchet. She still spoke her truth. So I was
Mhm.
kind of flabbergasted when I was told to leave when I spoke my truth and literally told production, you guys are either gonna have to replace my phone or give me $700 for my iPhone 13. And it's kind of like, you gotta go. You gotta leave the premises.
Right. So let's get into it. So once you arrived, what happened? Tell us the story in your own words, and I'll ask questions.
Okay. So my experience before that whole incident took place, I arrived kind of late. I believe call time was 10 a.m. I didn't arrive until 2. I arrived with the mindset that I was going to get sent home, being that call time was at 10 a.m. So when I arrived, immediately hopped out the lift. They directed me to a desk where I had to sign this contract. And within the contract, which I took photos of, I was told to sign my real name, sign my dance name. However, that's neither here nor there. They prompted us to take a COVID test. I had to pay $20 from one of the girls in the line to take the COVID test right then and there. And
What? I ain't
yes,
hear this.
yeah, yes, they didn't put that in the email. They didn't broadcast it saying that we need a negative COVID test. But I took the test and it was negative. That's
Because
really stuck
usually
up.
the protocol now is you're supposed to bring your results within 48 hours. And
Nope,
then if
baby.
it's supposed to be done there, it's supposed to be done even before time because you got to get all the people tested and everybody got to be clear to even open up the venue. But okay, keep going.
No, I pulled up to the desk and had to do the swab myself, drop a thing on a little tester. And when I got cleared for that, I did an interview. They made me go to the back of the line, and instantly I see girls. I was next to the door where the losers came out, and I see girls getting sent out left, right, and center. Girls getting sent out in their lingerie, boobies falling out, barely able to grab their stuff. Like on some like a pimp kicked them out type shit. I can't
Oh
explain it.
my.
Like they didn't even give the ladies time to gather their belongings, gather themselves. So as we're going more up in the line, I was told that if you have on flats, that you're automatically getting sent home. So I kicked off my flats, put on my bad girl heels. You feel me? Because I was getting sent home without even getting a chance. So we get inside. They explain to us if you're like they're kind of talking to us just crazy. Everybody get in a single file line. Y'all step out the line, you getting eliminated. If you got on sneakers, you getting eliminated. What else was a factor? I overheard someone saying if you're not showing any titties or genitalia that you'll be getting eliminated. I don't know how true that was because I didn't show any and I didn't get eliminated. So with that being said, I did the twerk part of the contest. Then I was told to leave, but I was like, I didn't. It was just dysfunctional, and it was no like clear sense of direction. After we did the twerk contest, we went to the holding room. We literally waited for like an hour. They threw, I want to say, like a dozen granola bars from a crack in the door, like we was dogs. Like
Oh my God.
literally threw them, and they had warm ass, room temp ass water, just passing out water. So I will say they did have water for us, but we were still there over 9, 10 hours. You guys didn't even have the courtesy to a slice of pizza.
A
Grown
chicken
women,
wing.
a chicken wing. Grown women are, we're here. So with that being said, I believe that's when we did the first official game, which was Simon Says. They told us to change into athletic attire, which I kind of find red flag. Here's why: because the game after Simon Says was a game of shit talking. Why would y'all have a game of shit talking with these women in their athletic attire? You already knew
Mhm.
what I was trying to stir up. You already knew which I was trying to stir up. Okay. So fast forward from that, like a lot of people were getting eliminated in that round because they were kind of like, oh, I'm on some woman empowerment. I'm not gonna gonna talk shit about you. That doesn't make me a baddie. So the what was his name? K Sway, the host, he was eliminating people because he was kind of like, this is a competition. Like, we're not here to uplift. We here to be a baddie. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So that is when, from what I remember, the initial fight broke out that I saw with my eyes. And that's when they changed the name of the game to the catwalk. They told us to change
So
our
before we
shoes.
move on to the catwalk game, during the Simon Says game, now
Hmm.
I was watching,
Hmm.
child, I was watching, and I heard something.
Yeah.
I heard Simon Says, "Show your ass."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want to make
You
sure
did.
that the Gons wasn't a little too strong.
Luckily and thankfully, that wasn't my round. Like my round, he had me doing like high knees. Tell me why you want to win this 5K. Turn around, jumping jacks, like stuff like that. But my round, I didn't have to show nothing. But they did have girls showing their ass, and some girls was taking it out. Some girls was showing their little, their little cheek.
And
But
some girls
still,
had butt
like,
plugs. I'm gonna
yes,
start a butt plug line because I keep seeing this on reality shows.
I'll buy. I'll buy. I'll buy.
Okay. I got
And
my first customer. Okay.
yes, you do.
I'm gonna make you
But
my
yeah,
brand ambassador.
it was. I will most definitely be up there like with the booty.
We gonna talk.
Okay.
Because I'm serious.
But my whole outlook up until that point was just like, what did I get myself into? Like, shit is about to get real. Do I even know if I want to keep going? Because at the time when the fight broke out, we were on the sidelines. Like, we were the next group to go to do the shit talking game.
Mm-hmm.
But being that they changed the game right then and there, they told us to go to the back and change our shoes. They didn't tell us to change our outfit. They told us to change our shoes and put on our heels. Why the fuck would I wear athletic attire with heels? So I changed my whole fit because I already know to come to be on point. So that's when we come out and we keep asking, like, what's next? What's the next game? Each and every game they thought of, like, as the time went on. Like, you would expect after Simon Says, they'll bring us in the waiting room and say, hey, girls, get prepared for the catwalk. Hey, ladies, get prepared for the shit talking game. It was literally 5 minutes before, if that much. We didn't have that much time to get ready. It was straight rushing us the whole time, leaving us in a hot ass room. We couldn't even open the window. We couldn't even peek outside and say, hey, I'm hungry. Can I get some fresh air? Can I get, you know what I'm trying to say? We couldn't even use the bathroom without permission. So I'm rambling here. Let me go back to the catwalk. So the catwalk, we do the catwalk now. They're separating the contestants to go on to the next level and the losers for that round. They bring us back to the back and tell us to change again into lingerie. And this is when we were doing the gladiators.
Mm-hmm.
It started out as 3 rounds, basically best 2 out of 3. By the time I went, by the time my group went, it's up to touch the floor you out because we had to go so fast. And I'm assuming they had the building for a certain amount of time, which is why shit was so dysfunctional and shit was so rushed. Um, After that, they told us to go back in the room and to get ready for the trivia game. Mm-hmm. And to put on once again to put back on our athletic attire. So this is just a whole bunch of changing and just dysfunctional. So we go back out, we line up to do the trivia. And I'm thinking the trivia is going to be about bad girls, women, freaking Madam C.J. Walker, maybe Black
For
History, maybe
real.
Shirley Chisholm. Not know what season did Lex do what, you know what I'm trying to say? And it's just weird. They asked 3 sensible questions. What was 7 times 7? What was 11 times 11? And when was
What?
and when was slavery abolished? No, and what
What?
is the capital of New York? Those were the 4 sensible questions that they asked. Everything else I couldn't even remember because it was just like, huh? What? They asked, what color is black? They asked how to spell the alphabet backwards. Like, what type of question? They literally were thinking of these as like on the spot. So I was literally the last girl to do the trivia. Well, I didn't get to do it. The girl before me was the last girl to do it. And that's when Lex came out. And at this time, I believe it was like 7 or 8. Like 7 or 8. She came out, she started performing. I'm like, wait, she performing? I thought she was supposed to come out to, host that last round type shit. I'm like, okay, I guess she's performing now. So she starts performing. They put the games to a hold. At that point, since I didn't bring trainers, I had to borrow somebody's trainers. She came back and she got her trainers. So when I went to the back to go get my shoes, when I came back out in the room for the concert and when they were filming, they tried to basically push me out the door and say I'm trespassing. I'm like, I just went to go get my shoes. Then they had to confirm with someone in production. The production basically told me to stand in that area with the winners. And we were just there, just literally there, just behind the line. We couldn't pass a line. They told us if we pass the line, we get eliminated. And I was just trying to just wait it out for the, to figure out what's next. That was when the fight broke out with I don't want to call them losers, but that's what they were referring to them as. The ladies who lost in the previous rounds were let back in because some of them bought tickets to view the show. For whatever reason, a fight broke out while Lex was performing. Of course, Damage Control, they're trying to protect Lex. They just trying to not have their whole production look any more ghetto than it was already was. Fast forward, now they line us up. They tell us to go in the back. This is when shit is about to start getting real for me. I get to the back and I notice that my phone is missing out of my bag. Now I have 2 phones. You know, like when you plug your phone up, but you leave it in your bag and you close your bag just enough for the wire to come out, but your phone is in your bag. That's how my phone was. When I came back, the wire was out my bag and my bag was open. So y'all went in my bag. So I'm over here panicking, like, oh my God, where my phone at? Where my phone at? Cause somebody
Was your
trying to
phone
get
the
the
only
purse.
one plugged up?
No, no.
Hmm.
So when I was panicking for it, the girl was like, one of the contestants in my room basically was saying, calm down, calm down. Production came back here and picked up all the loose random phones because some of the losers was saying that they was gonna come back here and steal our stuff. Now, if off me hopping out the lift, y'all had me sign a waiver, basically that included something along the line of y'all not responsible for our personal belongings going missing. Why would y'all breach your own contract and touch our personal
Mm-hmm.
belongings? If that was the case, y'all could have left them all out. Whoever stole it, stole it. That's still not y'all concern. What y'all should have did was had a security guard outside each door, guarding the door. Y'all had over 20 security guards there, ready to pounce on a grown woman, but y'all didn't have security guards there to actually secure the premises. It doesn't make sense to me.
Isn't that how it always works out?
Isn't it so? So now, the fast forward now, the girl told me to calm down. Somebody in production got it. She's giving the phones back out. Go find her. So I let the security guard know because as soon as I hopped out, was like, get back in the room. Remember, the fight just broke out, so it's
Right.
chaos. It's chaos everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So the lady comes to me and she describes my phone. So what is the iPhone 13 with a mirror case and you got gems around and you got two little girls on the front? I'm like, yeah, that's my phone. She was like, oh, the girl came and said that's her phone. I said, so you didn't do the Face ID. You didn't make her unlock the phone. You didn't
Right.
verify. Oh no, it was a lot going on. I'm so sorry, but don't worry. I'm gonna find it for you. I'm gonna find it for you. Hang tight, and I'm gonna find it for you. Did you find my iPhone already? Yes, I did. And it's the sound is playing. I called it, and my phone is ringing, but nobody's picking up, and it's still saying it's here. So at that point, she left off to, I guess, go try to look for the girl. Her and another person of production came back and asked to borrow this phone that I'm on now to do find my iPhone and to go in the parking lot to see if she maybe in her car somewhere because the girl that they gave my phone to was eliminated, which means she
Mm-hmm.
was already gone or in the parking lot. Long story short, they took my phone, told me to go back out into the concert area and enjoy it. This was when Suki was performing. So I go back out there, no phone. I'm not belligerent. I'm docile as can be. Turning up my bitch Suki with the good coochie, okay?
Okay.
Literally. Um, Somebody tapped me. Tell me what happened. It's basically one of the supervisors for the production, and I explain it. I'm explaining to her what took place, and I'm basically referring to the lady who actually took my phone out of my stuff as her. Like I'm pointing at her. I'm going like her, that lady over there, her. So then she took my hand and she was like, "Can you stop pointing?" She already knows what she did. She already know that she messed up, and I already got on her about that. But you can't be out here pointing. That's dead wrong. I said, "What's dead wrong is you guys acting like I could be any calmer than what I am right now. You guys took my
Right.
phone out of my personal belongings, and you're basically telling me that I have to be calm. How calm can I be? You as a woman, do you get more calm when somebody tells you to be calm? No.
Okay.
However, I will stop pointing because that is rude. I don't even do that outside of here. However, I would like either my phone replaced or my $700, and I feel like it shouldn't be, an issue. She said, "Okay, sweetheart, don't worry." When she walked away, I'm thinking she walking off to go locate my phone. Less than 2 minutes later, I get another tap on my shoulder. "Ma'am, we need you off the premises." Huh? Why? I'm not here to answer no fucking questions. I was given an order, and you need to get the fuck out. So immediately, since I see his body language and his demeanor, I'm not gonna try to size him up. So I start walking to the back. I sit down next to my belongings and I say, "I'm not understanding why I have to go." He's saying, "I was given an order. I'm not here to answer any questions. Get your sugar honey iced tea together and let's
Oh, you
go."
can cuss.
Oh, okay. And let's go. So then he was like, I was hired to do a job. I'm not here to answer no questions. I don't want to have to use no force, but if you don't get your shit and go, we gonna have a problem. So I took my
Boy.
stuff up and I went into, like, I didn't realize it was a corner, but I was sitting at a chair away from them because I'm sitting here. There's three guys behind me, a guy next to me, and two female security guards in front of me. Why y'all even cornering me like that? First of all,
Right.
I'm a soaking hot 142 pounds, little as fuck. One of y'all, maybe two, but five, it wasn't necessary. So I take my belongings and I go sit down, and they basically tell me, like, "We not gonna ask you again. You either gonna have to get your stuff and go, or we gonna have to throw you out." I'm like, I'm not understanding. Why am I being asked to leave? Like, I need my phone. This phone is on 2%. I got my Cash App, my Zelle, my Apple Pay on that phone. And I'm telling y'all this shit's on 2%. And y'all know I have to get a Lyft or Uber. How am I getting home? Oh, we don't give a fuck about none of that. They ask you to leave, you gotta leave. I'm like, I'm not leaving. Immediately, I don't know if you recognize the short female security guard with the blonde hair, but immediately she comes in and grabs my throat. She don't grab my neck. She grabs my esophagus, my throat.
Right.
The
Yeah.
I think he was like salt and pepper. He had a beard and braids. He comes behind me and now grabs me by the neck while she's grabbing my throat to the point where I can't even breathe. I could breathe enough to say I can't breathe, but I'm losing consciousness at this point. Like I feel myself getting weak. So another lady in production comes in. She's a lady with the dreads. I'm not gonna lie, she was talking shit about everybody the whole day. She was rude the whole day. But I'm not trying to say they singled me out. But I was such a fly on the wall that they wasn't even directing any of what they was saying to me. Like, yeah, they came in the room and say, "You bitches shut the fuck up," but it didn't bother me because I wasn't speaking. You understand? Like on to myself on my phone in the corner the whole time. I didn't even care to get camera time. You could probably count 3 times on your hand that I was on the camera. Okay, so now um they tackling me now. It's the 3 male security guards and the 2 female security guards that y'all see. No, I'm lying. 3 female security guards and 2 male security guards that you guys see in the video. That is the beginning of it. When they pick me up by my neck and bring me in the hallway, that was when shit just got like it. I got jumped
By the security?
by the security, which is
Oh
why I
my
had
God.
knots in my face. So they was punching me in my face. The security with the blonde hair was damn near trying to kick me in my face. Luckily, I was able to at least block and protect my face. There was another female security guard with shorter dreads. She was just body punches, body shots, and it was kind of like y'all was just trying to take your anger out on me. Like I wasn't fighting. I didn't. I wasn't the one who stole somebody's phone. My phone was stolen by production. I wasn't the aggressor. I wasn't shit talking. I wasn't popping off at the mouth. Like I really can't sit here and. If you know me for real, I don't cry a river. I don't cry wolf, and I'm not pussy. I'm from New York. You feel me? I stand my ground no matter what. But I'm not gonna ever sit here and say, "Oh my gosh, they beat me." But they really beat the shit out of me for absolutely no reason. Like absolutely no reason. And I'm gonna be real honest. After they threw me out, I was very distraught, like damn near to the point where I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. All I needed was my phone because all I needed was to get home to my kids, to my family. Y'all had me outside in a fucking bra and booty shorts, no shoes, no wig. I didn't come there like that. Like,
Right. You came together and you should
I'm
be able to leave together.
thank you. I came beat and unbruised. It should be no reason why I left battered and bruised without a bag.
Right.
Like I could really sit here and laugh about it now. That's just the type of person I am. Sometimes you have to find the glory out of every L. But it's like that whole situation, like the whole day was telling me, don't go, don't go. I woke up at 12, 2 hours after the call time. I didn't get there till 2. 2 hours after I woke up. I shouldn't even brought my behind out there, but it is what it is. And I just feel
It
like
happened for a reason.
yes, I will not stop until I get my justice because I'm not it's no way possible that you guys could tell me I was in the wrong. It's no way possible. Like, and if I did do something wrong that I don't know, shit, tell me.
Yeah, from listening, I don't see anything that you did wrong, like except not moving fast enough for them. But the fuck y'all got
Right.
my phone. Did you ever get your phone back?
No, sir, I did not. Right before they threw me out, they had checked. They had asked me to look on my phone, find my iPhone, like the officers, not the production. And at that point, I'm just so like my hands are sweating. I'm because they trying to put me out, so I'm trying to explain to them, and I'm not really thinking clearly. I'm not speaking straight, so they're trying to get me to log on to the Find My iPhone to do it, and I'm basically showing them that the location is here. It's saying that it's off. When the Find My iPhone says last known location, that means the phone is off or the phone is dead because it would have said current location. So I'm trying to explain that to the officer. I mean, to the security guard, and he's just like, "Oh, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I got an Android. Furthermore, you got to get the fuck on. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, just." And you could say, yeah, he was doing his job, but sir,
That's not doing your job if you initially had the problem of looking for your phone, and then when you voicing your opinion about it, now you gotta go, and y'all didn't
right?
even attempt to find your phone,
Nope,
like.
they did not. They did not.
Because
They
I'm
did
sure,
not.
like the way that the story goes, ain't nobody look for shit.
No, they
They
didn't.
probably said, "Oh nah, she being difficult. Get her out. Just
Um,
find her damn phone. Better yet,
af-
stop touching people's shit."
After the first initial time that they took my phone and they told me to go back out and watch Suki perform, I feel like that was the only time they might have looked for it. Because for all I know, they could have had my phone just locked and just had it for 20 minutes or so. But I feel like for them, the issue was me telling them I either need my phone or my $700 because
Oh, that's
the young
probably the next
lady,
time.
the girl who did it, she's only 20. She was scared, shaking in her boots. For all I know, that was probably her first gig. So they was trying to save her ass.
Probably.
They was trying to save her ass. But you save the whole production's ass by pulling me to the side. Hey, we apologize. You need us to write you a little check for seven. And it's literally a little check. If y'all offering 5K, what is 700?
Well, come to find out, no one won the 5K.
No one did. But I was told that her live today was basically supposed to touch base on the further steps into the contest. But anybody that want to be a part of that is better than me. More power to you. Like, I'm good off
But
that.
they said a winner will one person will walk away with 5K. Like
It's
I
not gonna.
words walk away with. So
Mm. Right,
when
right.
it comes,
Keywords. Walk away with. We walked away with our wig snatched, um, hungry.
child, some people took buses to get to there. Some people didn't have Airbnbs to go back to after if they was eliminated early. Some people didn't have rats and stuff like how
There
many
was a
y'all
girl that they
gotta
put
sit there
out, and her
through
phone was on
something.
1%, and she was just trying to ask to sit right on the other side of the door to plug her phone on the outlet. They was like, "No, we shutting down. We shutting down," and they ain't shut down for a whole nother hour after that. You can turn that down for me, please.
It's just a mess. So, once you were kicked out,
Yeah.
no one tried to contact you or anything.
When I was kicked out, I made my way back in, and I was kicked out
Mm.
again.
Oh wow.
I'm being real. I'm being real. Like, I was just so I felt so violated. It was like, yeah, nah, y'all got me fucked up. I gotta turn New York on y'all.
Mm.
After that situation took place, I called the cops. Most of the people who were outside was just basically, trying to support me, rooting for me, explaining to me that they got the video. But black people ain't gonna call no cops, so ain't nobody was gonna call no cops on my behalf. So I had to use somebody else's
Mhm.
phone to call the cops because at that point, this phone was dead. When
Right.
I called the cops, from my knowledge, that's when the function got shut down. And overhearing the discussion between the owner of the security company and the officer, he was basically like, I don't know what's going on. We was contacted 2 days ago and asked to put this together, and it's just been ghetto ever since. So the whole
2 days
thing,
ago. That's Friday. Ooh. And you said this was the security?
the supervisor and the production, she was like, she was real cute, short. She had a little bucket hat on. She was talking to one of the officers, and she was basically saying something about they had to change venues, and the officer was explaining to her, y'all don't even have a permit to do it here. Y'all shouldn't even have done it in this venue. So this is a alleged.
So when you
But
got I should ask you this in the beginning, but I'm glad you mentioned this. When you got the first email saying that you were selected, was an address on there at that point?
yes, the address was wrong though. I had to use
Mm.
a bit of common sense and find the right address on Google because the address that they gave, it wasn't even popping up on Google.
It was like down the street, kind of, sort of.
No, it was like not even the same street name. It was like a letter off. But a letter off in addresses is important. So
Away.
I had to find my way there. But a lot of people basically drove to that address that was given and it wasn't there. And then they had to make their way to the correct address.
So how did they find out the correct address?
How did I find out? When I typed in the name of the street, Google corrected me. And usually when they correct me, I don't really pay attention to that because if this is what's in the email, I'm gonna copy and paste it and I'm gonna put it there and click start. But it
Mhm.
kept directing me to VJ, and I realized that it was the same zip code. So I clicked it and I said, "Shit, I'm gonna take a link. I'm hope it's the right location."
Right. Oh my
And
God.
that's what it was.
That's like send off. Is like that's probably was the first
Maybe
challenge,
that is.
low key. It probably was more challenges than we got to see that she low key put together. Like, let's give her the wrong address. You know how she be. Let's give her the wrong address and see who really get here.
But shoot, she probably did it on purpose. But I think it wasn't just me though. They ain't single me out and singly giving me the wrong address. It was a few
Right.
people who
They tried to single out people in general and see
mm-hmm.
if they could get out.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Because
fact.
one girl, one bitch, I know if it was me, I probably would be like, shit, the wrong address. Hell no, I'm
I
going
ain't going. I ain't going. Right. This look fishy.
right. And
and
then
that's
you
and
see
that's the thing. And now that you mentioned that, that was another red flag that basically I should have stayed my ass home. They sent the wrong address.
I hope somebody screen recorded
What
that.
address?
No, I'm saying screen record what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a key part. I wonder how many other people figured that out.
Yes. Like I should have stayed my behind home. Like, oh man. It was just overall not what I expected from her overall,
Right.
you know.
Especially knowing that you were didn't have any intentions really on being a part of her show. You really came for the money and nobody got any money.
Nope.
Y'all had to pay even more money, come to find out, if you were eliminated to watch and for COVID tests, and you damn near should
Yeah, I
have
mean,
food.
a little Uber and a little $20 for a COVID test. I'm not really taking no L's. I don't know about anybody else. I did overhear some people saying that, like, I know this girl, she paid $1,000 to perform, and a part of her $1,000 fee, they were supposed to promote her, and they did not. So the whole thing was giving money hungry, giving scam. And if you ask me, just looking at the whole thing as a whole, I think this is something that Lex wanted to do to help her get to the next level, and
Definitely so.
she needed to use the subscription, the 1999 subscriptions, and the performers payments, and the
And
spectators that
all y'all
came and
posting
paid $100 for it to then pay off Rennie, Suki, and Asian Doll because they wasn't there for free, and not even to
and go
bash
to Puerto Rico for the next season.
exactly, and not even to bash um Big Lex, but she ain't nobody compared to those three people because those three people been on before she has been.
Mhm.
2 years ago, she was in all of our shoes. All the contestants that came, she was one of them 2 years ago.
For real.
So that is my assumption that she needed all of that to pay them for their appearance.
I wouldn't be surprised. That's usually how it works anyway. The ticket's supposed to
Yeah.
pay off the performers and the venue and all
And I
that.
don't think there was ever going to be a plan to ever give away the 5K. Honestly,
Now that's what I'm really shocked about.
yeah, it was never a plan. It was never on their agenda. It was never something for them to say we were going to walk away with, because if that was the case, it would have been more orchestrated. It would have been. It was to the point where each round that they eliminated girls, they needed to eliminate more girls. So they like brought us out in the waiting area and was just lining us up like, you get a ticket, you gotta go. You get a ticket, you gotta go. Just based off appearance, just like,
And
you
would you
know.
say when they were voting off appearance, they were actually doing that correctly and accurately?
To be 100% honest, not trying to speak on anyone else, but yes, I think they were very, very great with how they, weeded them out. Because if you knew you were going to be on live television, you got to come a little correct,
Hmm.
right? There was a lot of baddies, like a lot of beautiful women there, but there was also a lot of people who tried it and tried themselves.
True.
Okay, you didn't try Lex, you tried yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can say they were kind of picky though. Like they were kind of like, "Oh, I don't like your shoes," or like with some people though. But I could honestly say, once you look at the person as a whole, it wasn't just the shoes. They didn't just want to say, "Oh, I don't like how your body look," or "I don't like how your face look." They gonna find something else to be a little bit more. I don't want to say nice, but not so mean. Like, saying
Right.
things without saying it.
Mm-hmm. One thing that I don't know what to call this, but they were. I was told that they told all the trans women to go home. Did you hear anything about that?
That might have been before I came, because
Hmm. Oh yeah, because you got
I'm
that round too. So yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I did see a few in the line, and
Mm,
now that you mention it, I don't remember any of them competing.
right. How do you feel about that being a cisgendered woman?
Um, well, I guess I'm a part of the LGBTQ community by default because I'm the B in it.
Okay,
But
yeah.
for me, I kind of think that's kind of weird because I mean, if you want to be a baddie, you could be a baddie, the female or a trans. You know what I'm trying to say? And they never put on the flyer that if you're a trans woman, you cannot attend, or for women. So you could have these people come out of their way. And correct me
Mhm.
if I'm wrong, whoever was on that line, you guys sent an email stating that they can be there for that day. So you guys accepted them and told them to come for that day just to turn them away.
Well,
That
I
doesn't
heard
make
some
sense.
girls were paying $60 to show. They like showed up and paid $60 to get
I didn't
in.
pay anything. Oh, but then again, I'm not gonna lie. Some people were, you know, it's Atlanta. You pay off the security guard. You want your butt to come through. You pay the security guard off. You want your
Mhm.
piece. You pay the security guard off. So they probably
Girl.
paid on the back, but we didn't have a fee. I'll say that we didn't have a fee, other than that for that COVID test.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I don't
Oh
think we had a
wow,
fee,
that's
but we
crazy.
couldn't order food. They had McDonald's eating in front of us. Like I'm just there, like you would have thought we were prisoners. Right?
Yeah, it sounds like jail.
It did. It was
It
heavy on the
sounds like
jail.
I watched the TV show. I don't remember what it was, but it was like the people. They
Can
was
you
like
like,
they had to work at the TV show forever. Oh, it's
yeah,
a little gay Netflix show. I'm gonna send it to you. But yeah, like they was capturing gays and making them work for these gay, like the gay movies they be having. The people have to work nonstop as the actors for the gay movie. So that's how they was coming out with so many back to back. That's kind of
that's crazy. That's so crazy. But yeah, I just expected a lot more from her, and I hope that for her, this is not something that, oh, let me block finance scholar and it ain't nothing. Because I feel like this is something that Lex could have reconciled on her own. She could have rectified this on her own. It didn't even
true.
need.
Yeah, she could have reached out to you, but hey, we see how she is and how she roll.
Hello, hello, and I wouldn't even expect her to know how to start or what to say or how to approach a situation because, like I said, a year and a half ago to 2 years ago, she was just like us. She don't have PR training for shit like this. She don't know like what to do when shit like this happen. You know what I'm trying to say? But come on,
That's
girl. You
understandable,
see
but
that
don't try to act like it didn't happen.
be an
That's
adult. Be an adult. Period.
right.
Just be an adult.
Own up to what you did because we understand that you new to this shit. We new to this trying to get on with you. But don't fuck us over just trying to get to your like she's stepping over all of us like you bitches.
Literally.
It's
In
crazy.
them 6 inches. Okay, poking eyeballs out and all.
Okay.
I was shocked. Okay. I was very much shocked. But at this time right now, I'm just trying to tell my story, get my word out, and get my justice because I ain't do shit.
Okay.
You're not gonna tell me I competed for a contest and y'all ain't even crown a winner. Y'all didn't even tell me I lost. And y'all
Right.
think y'all ain't gonna give some type of brag? And not even just to me. There's so many girls who made it to the final round that walked away with nothing. But me
I
on the
feel
other
like
hand,
y'all should at least got $100 or something. A gift card, a gift certificate, something.
something.
A
Something.
3 year subscription
Backstage
from Out
passes to Suki
TV,
Hana next
something.
concert, backstage
Man,
passes to the something.
they
Something.
all work with brands. Y'all couldn't get a bottle of edge control or something.
Not only that, most of us were dancers. Most of us were dancers. You could have had a little motherfucking Baddie Olympics cabaret right quick and had the this is
For
my
real.
thought. You see how the people who came to spectate,
Mhm.
we could have came and saw performers. We could
While they
have
was sitting
we
there,
could have showcased what we do if y'all
mhm,
ain't want to pay up. at least that's networking. At least that's some type of
Yeah,
publicity.
got some
At
kind
least
of
that.
time to showcase your brand. Yeah, that's a totally good idea. And I was under the impression that that was going to happen because she was like, "If you sell lashes, if I was you, I have my shit ready." And it was like it really wasn't an opportunity for y'all to do that anyway.
Nope. We were simply pawns for her to get views and get her money up. However, we ain't getting no money from that. Because
Right.
correct me if I'm wrong, it was 20 to stream it.
Mm-hmm.
But
$20 pay per view.
if you got the $8.99 thing, you could watch it afterwards.
You
Correct?
can't. You still got to pay the 20.
Really? Oh wow. Oh wow. They racking up.
Mm-hmm.
They racking up.
Yeah, they really is.
So wait, if you pay for this the $8.99 for the subscription, you still have to pay the $19.99 for that?
When I went on that, it was a lock on it.
Oh
So,
wow.
and then it
Okay.
said pay 19.99. I said, "Oh no, I'll watch South Central Baddies over."
You're not the only one.
I don't
You're
know if
not the
that was
only
just
one.
my account or something like that, but that's what I saw,
And
honey.
I was under the impression that being a contestant, I would have at least got a link to, see it.
To
I'm
watch
on it.
it or
Like,
something.
nope.
They should have gave y'all personalized links for your fans to vote because they said the way you had to vote was just comment people's names. Like, who finna go back? Y'all finna have somebody go back and count that?
Not only that, it should have been a monitor. We didn't even need no personal links. I could have had a monitor in each room, a TV, something.
Yeah.
It was just very, just no, just no, no. But I told myself when I woke up that morning that I was gonna go because I missed out on the opportunity for the Boosie one. I
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to do that, and I was like, it could be a good environment. It could be, a great way to network, meet new people, get your name out there, all that good stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. And I
Yeah.
don't want to be known for the girl that was dragged by big leg security. Like I do too
Right.
much.
It's so much more for you. This is just a small step to your next journey, your next part
Right,
of your journey.
right. So thank you for allowing me to even speak, come on here and speak and share with you guys what took place on my side of the story. Because there's
Of
three sides
course.
to every story: his side, her side, and the truth. So this
Okay.
is
But
her
it's better
side.
to get it from the horse's mouth.
Okay.
So before we let you go, I definitely want you to tell us what you have coming up. If you have any brands that you want to promote that you're part of, anything. And also shout out your social media so we can come follow you.
Sure. You guys could follow me on Instagram at fine.ass_SKYLA. And I teach pole classes, I do hair, and I also sell exotic stripper wear. You guys could follow that at bodybag_exotic wear. Once again, that is bodybag boutique_exotic wear. And you could also find that in my link, I'm sorry, in my bio of my Fine Ass Scholar page. So what's next for me is just get into the bag. I got to get to work tonight. I got to buy this Gucci and, get to the bag. That's it.
Okay.
That's all. My
Yeah.
cookie went down, so I'm together now.
Yes. One last question. If you did win the money, what were you gonna do with it?
Take my kids to Disney World. Put another five with it. Take my kids out and just enjoy summer. Like they about to be out for school. 5 bands go like this. Like ain't much I could have did with it. Spend it on the kids. Like
Mhm.
I'm a single mother of two. I'll be damned if I get 5 bands and don't spend it on my babies. Like you
True.
know. So that's honestly, if I didn't do that, put it towards some bills. Like just help me out. Honestly.
True.
But if anyone
I
has
feel you.
any legal advice to point me in the right direction for legal advice, I apologize. If anybody knows any attorneys who deal with cases like this, I would definitely like to be tapped in because this is not something that, for me, that's going to get swept under the rug at all.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely. I sent the waiver to some people to see what can be done because that was kind of an extensive waiver to hear what the girls went through.
Very much extensive waiver. And when I did see the whole South Carolina, but it has to be honored in every that like that was kind of a red flag to me. It was giving very much Google, which y'all
I forgot
letterhead
about
of.
that part. Yeah.
It was giving very much Google with y'all letterhead. So for all we know, the whole production ain't even legit. Because from what I overheard, the damn warehouse wasn't legit. So all we could do is wait and let time do its thing. Time always do its thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You
So
just
that's
gotta
about it
wait.
for me.
The Lord
Hmm.
will make what happen happen.
Yep.
What's supposed to happen happen.
That's a fact.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Miss Skylar. I will definitely be tuning in and staying in tune with you. And if you have anything coming up, you're always welcome to come back here and promote yourself.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
No
I
problem.
like that. I like that. But thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in for my story. Everybody have a great day. And thank you so much, man, for even giving me this opportunity to tell my story.
No problem. I'm always here to give anyone just that open voice. Cause
Right.
child, they be trying to silence people, and I ain't got time.
Right? I don't got time either. I'm about to find me a lighter so I can light this blunt. I don't know if you heard me flicking the whole time, but I was trying
Yeah,
to find one.
that's the worst thing in the world.
I hate it. I said, let me stop flicking. I'm messing up this interview. But yeah, thank y'all so much. And everybody, have a good day.
You too. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, love. Bye bye.
Bye. Well, you guys, that was some tea. Let's just all try to do more research before we get into some things because, honey, the Baddie Olympics was very interesting. But the conversation is not over. We have another chat tonight with someone else who was kicked out early, eliminated. Skyla wasn't eliminated. Our person tonight, she was eliminated, and she's coming to tell us her story. So before you guys leave, make sure you like, subscribe, and share because we have to do our part in getting the word out there. Okay? Okay. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at Man Williams. Until next time is tonight.